Have you ever worked so hard in your healing or your personal growth journey just to find yourself retracing back to the old ways of being and then being super frustrated about it? This pain within my own journey took me to the deepest parts of human potential and transformation. I wanted to find out, how do we change at a permanent level? How do I shift my identity so that I can change my reality? Embarking on this journey, I found some incredible secrets that I'm about to share with you. This will be extremely eye opening, and we can start with the understanding that everything in the universe vibrates and is energy. You might already know that, but I want you to have a new perspective. Energy is really information that is intelligent. Therefore, through our free will, we can actually command this energy to fulfill a specific desire. And as I started going deeper into my own anatomy, into my own creation of this physical body, of this consciousness, I understood that we too came from energy. And so everything that we see within ourselves starts with the field. We can understand that everything in the universe has a cause and an effect, and everything that is the cause is energy, and everything that is the effect is the apparent matter that we see, which is actually also 99.999% empty space. Where am I going with this? Within you, you have different energy fields, different energy centers that give life to the physical body that you have. If there's a disease in the physical body, it first will manifest in the field of that person. If there is the desire to manifest abundance, and you manifest abundance in your physical reality, that desire is first stored and expanded in the field. So if we can hack our own energy field, we can bend reality to our will. And so I'm going to go into my computer now to show you the master sheet that I've created, because I've developed my own modality called Transcendence Healing, and it allows you to work on the field within you to shift fast your reality and your identity. I'm going to link below a Transcendence Healing session so that you can experience this shift for yourself. There's just a limit to what you can expand and grow upon just from listening to YouTube videos. I want you to have the deepest experience by sharing a transformational session with you. So join me. Let's go back into my computer right now. Okay, welcome to the lab. So this is one of my favorite pictures. It really shows you how this human energy field looks. And so inside this field, there's literally thought forms, feelings, memories, and also beliefs that are swimming in your surroundings. So everywhere you go, your feelings, your thoughts, and your beliefs go with you. And this field is literally the mirror principle of as within, so without. The way that you perceive reality through this field of information, the way that you think, feel, and act, it's what creates your reality outside. The outside world is literally a reflection of your internal reality. So the fastest way to hack the external reality is not by trying to change it out there, it's actually by changing the information inside. My girlfriend shared an amazing analogy to explain this. And imagine that you're typing a Word document, okay? You're doing multiple paragraphs, you're speaking about anything, and then you print out that document, yeah? When you print it out, imagine trying to change the grammar or the words on that printed out document. You can't, right? You might be able to scratch it, but it's impossible to change the meaning once that document is printed out. That document is the analogy to your physical body, to the external world. You cannot change your external world by forcing things. You need to first go back to the document, back to the source of that information, and change it there. And once you change that in the document, once you print it out, then you're going to have the right answer. And so this is everything. I'm really excited about this because I've been studying this for a while, and I have a really cool understanding for you today. So let's go to the origin of our field. Okay, I've done a lot of extensive research scientifically, spiritually, blending both sides, and it's led me to the famous 7 chakras. But I'm going to give you a different understanding today. I've created this master sheet to show you how everything in our inner universe, in our inner world, correlates, and how it is the field that creates the matter, the physical stuff and the psychological stuff. So let's take a look at this incredible master sheet, okay? So let me just show you in table format. Look at this really cool connection. Let's start to the left, okay? I want you to just focus on the first chakra, which is the root. Okay, this is a field that creates and governs these physical and psychological functions inside of us. And so the root governs the physical areas of the kidneys, the spinal column, the adrenal glands. On a psychological level, it governs safety, security, survival, the will to live, financial issues, hyperactivity, ability to take action. Then I have mapped out through my experience and work with myself and clients how each chakra is blocked heavily by a limiting belief. Okay, and then finally how that chakra connects to an endocrine gland in the nervous system, in the immune system. And so the root chakra is connected to the adrenal glands, this inner pharmacy that releases these adrenal hormones that are going to help you regulate stress. But when we have these adrenal glands really imbalanced, we're going to be triggered in a constant fight or flight system, meaning stressed. You're going to be stressed and anxious the majority of the time. And so you see how incredible it is to go all the way back to the roots. What if we could hack and rewire and really heal and purify at the deepest level the origin of everything else, so that we knock down the biggest domino and then everything else falls into place? That's what happens when you work directly on the field. And this is what I've been experimenting and growing and evolving with my method of the true self and transcendence healing. And you'll be able to have that experience below, where you can actually work directly on one of these main chakras. And as a result, you're going to have a level up, almost like a video game in a character. You're going to level up all of these physical areas, all of these psychological areas. The negative programming of I am not safe, you're going to release it, and then your adrenal glands will also be boosted. And you could literally prove this to yourself before you do the session. You can stand up and test and say, I am not safe. And if your subconscious has that belief, that's going to test positive, which means that your body's going to tilt forward. If it tilts backwards, then you are safe. But that is another insane explanation. I'm going to have to do a full masterclass on this, of how you can use applied kinesiology to pick up in a specific statement the frequency of that statement, because every frequency and energy in the universe can either be truth or it can be falsehood. And you have inside your body this inner technology that allows you to prove that to yourself. So this is how we start mapping the subconscious mind, which is connected heavily to your human energy field. This is my obsession and my passion. And so it's really cool that you can reverse engineer different problems or different things that you want to level up. If you're feeling like you're stuck in your head, for example, then you can go back to this chakra functions master sheet and you can identify, okay, psychologically, what am I having issues with? What do I want to take to the next level? So for example, if I want to take to the next level my ability to love or be loved, then I go and I map it out and I say, okay, I found it. Where does that go back to? It goes back to the heart chakra. And so very quickly, disclaimer, I've tried a lot of energy healing modalities, including Reiki and energy therapy and biofuel therapy. Power to them. If that's what they do, that's fine. But that's not what I do, because I have found those modalities, including chakra visualizations and balancing, to be 99% ineffective. They don't really get to the deepest core of the chakra and purify it permanently from within. And so I've been obsessed in refining and innovating this methodology of transcendence healing to actually give you that permanent result in each specific chakra. That's how you really release trauma from the subconscious mind and from these incredible energy centers that govern so many areas of our life. And so this is really incredible. I've had so many clients come into me with problems in their adrenal glands, and then we literally map it out. We go back, okay, it's related to the root, and then we do a master program for the root to take them from, let's say, 5% levels of operation in the chakra to 95 to 100% in a single session, because this is the latest iOS at the moment. And the really interesting thing to understand is this: before you start doing this deep, expansive purification work, all of our chakras are usually operating from 0 to 100% around 5%, 5, 6, or 7% on average. So what does that mean? This is super important for you to know. Well, it means that if my root chakra, which it was operating at 4% out of 100, it's almost like you got a new iPhone, you're super excited about it, but then you open it up and you go to the battery and it says maximum battery capacity 4%. It doesn't matter how many modalities and habits and chargers you try to plug it into, it's going to be dying and turning off every 20 or 30 minutes or maybe less, because the maximum battery capacity is only 4%. This is why we need to do the deep subconscious work instead of only focusing on the amazing daily habits and routines. It's a combination, it's not this or that. Is you need to also find a subconscious tool that gives you this level of change, because guess what? This is truly the only way where you can take that ceiling of 4% and you can change the battery completely, and you can upgrade to 50, 80, 90, 100%. And then what's going to happen? Your phone, your operating system is going to work so freaking well. And imagine this: if my root chakra is operating at 4% out of 100, then, I'm not really getting any life force energy from my physical areas, right? I might have issues in my spine, in my kidneys, in my colon, and you might spend a lifetime taking different medicines and supplements and even natural herbs. Like, even when you go super deep into the natural solutions, sometimes they still don't take you as deep as you need to go, because it is only when you clear from the field all of the associated imbalances and weeds. Imagine that if you have an issue on your kidneys, on the energetic side, on the field, there might be 1,000 weeds that create this little part of the garden of the subconscious mind, and all need to be plucked out in order for that condition to be reversed on the physical level. And so the same thing for the psychological functions. If my root chakra is only operating at 4 to 5%, I'm not going to feel safe. Like, I literally experienced this for more than 10 years. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel secure. I had a lot of procrastination. I didn't want to take action. I had financial issues, and my physical health wasn't that good. And I was kind of sad and maybe depressed even sometimes. I just didn't want to do anything. Well, guess what, baby? It's because my psychological functions weren't getting to healthy levels, because the force field, the power source, was completely broken. It was blocked. It was only 4%. And so imagine when you start doing these sessions, you go from 4 to 90% in one session. Imagine how much your life changes just by you being able to take these psychological functions way higher. If you have a light bulb and it gets broken down or it doesn't work, and you just keep changing the light bulbs and you're like, it's not working, like it's not turning on, it's because the light bulb itself, meaning the effect of things, is not the right fix. There is a faulty wiring in the electricity system that gives energy to that light bulb. And so we can spend our whole life changing the light bulb without getting results. That's why we need to go back to the actual wiring, the power source of everything that is, in order to create permanent change, healing, and transformation on all levels of your being. And so let me show you really quick how this really happens. Okay, this is called the metabolic path of incoming primary energy. This is really fascinating stuff. And so what we have to our right here It's the different nadis, the different little tiny energy channels that connect the primary life force to the nervous system, and then from the nervous system to the endocrine and the blood system. So this is super fascinating. You can see how there's the incoming primary energy that goes into the chakra. The chakra breaks down this energy and then it sends it into the meridians and into the nadis. Okay, just like you're seeing it kind of over here. And then from the nadis, that's the bridge between the energy and the physical, because that's how we power up the nervous system. So the nervous system is the gateway between energy and matter. And so from the nervous system, they get sent out into the endocrine glands, which control your immune system, and finally into your bloodstream. So if we want to level up literally any area of our lives, we need to start by understanding and doing these sessions that are going to give you the most profound, incredible change that we've ever experienced, really. I think that's a great introduction of the world of energy and how we can start really rewiring and purifying at the deepest level of our beings these energy centers that hold our entire identity. I call these the keepers of our identities. And so slowly but surely, I hope to inspire you to start going deeper into your own human potential and understanding that within here, you have the key to permanent reality changes. I'll close it out by giving you a tangible real life example, okay? Let's say that I want to be more wealthy, that I want to be more rich, that I want to attract more money, more clients, and more abundance. Well, first of all, I can use my applied kinesiology and I can ask, okay, I have more than 1,000 subconscious blocks related to money, related to financial issues. And most likely I'm going to get a yes. Yeah. But if I really want to make more money and feel worthy and deserving and safe to receive and multiply and grow my money, I need to start at the roots. Guess why? If I don't feel safe, if I am not safe, if I believe that I'm not safe in this world, I don't believe the world is safe. And so there's only time for survival. There isn't any time to meditate or to create and grow wealth. It's not safe. We need to save money. We need to survive. And so if you do the session for the root, for example, or for money blocks, what happens is as you release that programming, it's almost like you're changing sunglasses and you take them off and you realize, holy sheesh, that was only a programming. That was only a conditioning of my past or of my ego. The truth is I am safe, and it is safe for me to receive more money, more abundance, and more wealth. Wow. When you change that core belief at an energetic level, you go through what I call the 5 levels of change. So you change, imagine this is a pyramid. You change first at the level of your identity. The chakras are the keepers of your identity. Then you go into level 2, which is core beliefs and reality models. I am not safe is a negative reality model. And with this amazing technology of Transcendence healing, you can change your reality model in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes permanently. So if you have that limiting belief of I am not safe, you can change that core belief and reality model in one single session, and that creates a ripple effect. Then when we reprogram it to I am safe, okay, we go into level 3 of human transformation, which is thoughts. And these thoughts will be created from I am safe. If I am safe, I will have thoughts that correlate to that. Okay, I am safe. I can expand my business. I can do this. I can do that. It is safe for me to speak. It is safe for me to receive more money. And after thoughts, we go to level 4, which is feelings and emotions. And so from those feelings of being safe, I will feel more peaceful. I will feel more aligned. I will feel more fulfilled. I can feel more gratitude and joy. How can you feel joy and gratitude and appreciation and happiness if I don't feel safe? That is like mind-blowing. And then the last one is behaviors and actions. This is where most people try to change. You cannot change here. So what happens when we change to I am safe? Your thoughts, feelings, actions, and behaviors, they all change. And guess what happens when you do that? Your reality will change. A law of the universe. It cannot fail to change. Just as the sun cannot fail, or the earth cannot fail to be in orbit around the sun. So that is a beautiful lesson to understand that this is the permanent way to create reality shifts that actually last, that actually stay with us for our whole lives. Go check out the session. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you can put them in the comments, you're gonna have a blast. And this is the latest iOS that I'm giving you. It's the most amazing level of session that is currently available. So much love. Hope you like this video. Hope that it help you to understand things and how truly everything is energy, information, and how we can shift and hack that information to change our reality fast. Much love. I'll see you on the next one.